Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Mandy and I like to talk about makeup panning, nail polish, and all things beauty. Today I have my update for Pan Those Eyeshadows, and I have some new rules, some rollouts, and a whole bunch of things to talk about. So if this is something you're interested in, then hit the subscribe button and stay tuned. Alright, Pan Those Eyeshadows. It was created by... I don't remember. I don't know. I'm not a very good panner. I don't know who created it. I think it was created by somebody named Alexi. But the way I am doing it is the way I have been doing it, there are going to be new rules going forward. So I have been doing it with 4 randomly selected shades from my collection, using them 26 times or until I hit pan. Now, the new rules is I am still going to have 4 randomly selected shades from my collection. I will randomly pick a palette, and then I will randomly select a shade from that palette to work on 26 times or until I hit pan. But I'm adding an extra thing so that I'm going to work on 5 shadows at a time. Last year I worked on a focus palette to help me get use out of it and help me hopefully finish those eyeshadows. If you watched my project last year, you'll know that I did not finish any of those shades, but I'm still working on them. But I do have other shadows that I would really like to focus on getting more use in, and those are my Natasha Denona singles. All the depotted Natasha Denona shades that were gifted to me. So what I'm going to do is, in addition to 4 palettes with shades, I'm also going to each month bring in a 5th shadow from my Natasha Denona singles. That way I'm working on at least 1 single every month, as well as getting love in my palettes. Now, while I'm working on different shades in my palettes, I'm not just focusing on just that one shadow. If I can, I will try and use other shades from the palette. Oof, forgot the words I was saying. So I can give the whole palette a little bit of love. But I do mainly focus on that shade. So, all that being said, let's talk about what I was working on currently and then what's coming up. So the first shade that has been in the longest is one of my Natasha Denona singles, and is one I've named Coco. I brought this in last year, and this is what it looks like now. At the last update, it had 22 uses, and I only needed 4 more uses to meet my 26 use goal. There is a nice dip in there, but no pan, and that's okay. That is why I have a 26 use goal, because some of these are quite firmly pressed, and I don't foresee myself hitting pan in a Natasha Denona, but you never know. It's possible. But yeah, so I met my 26 use goal on that one, and it is rolling out of the project. And that's why I want to bring more in. The next shadow is from my Moonlight Crystal palette from Aether Beauty. And in here I selected the shade Ritual, which is this one right here. That one right there. I am wearing it today as the base matte for my look, and I will give you a swatch of it since it is staying into the project. At the last update I had used it 14 times. Get my swatching rag. And over the last month I have used it 9 more times, bringing me to 23 uses. And yeah, that is what... Gotta figure this out. Okay, there it is. That is what it's looking like. It has got a dip in there, but not a significant dip, even though I have used it 23 times. It has 3 more uses, so I am going to go ahead and bring in another shadow for this one. I'm going to keep this one in, but I'm going to bring in another one. So technically I'm rolling in, I'm going to be working on 6 shadows because like last month I had Coco only had 4 uses. I got that done early in the month. And then the rest of the month I was like, well, do I keep using it? Technically I used it 27 times because I did use it once after meeting my goal. But since this has only got a few more uses left to go, I figured I'm going to go ahead and roll in another shadow to replace it so that I won't have another month of just working on 4 in this case. So that one is staying in, but we're going to roll something in its place. I hope that all makes sense. I feel like I'm being long-winded in my explanation. Alright, the next shade I've been working on is from the I Heart Revolution Mermaid's Heart palette. And the shade I'm working on in here is shade number 2, which is this one right here, a really pretty aqua. I have this all over the inner half of my lid today. And honestly, I said this I think recently, I'm getting tired of teals. But this is what that looks like. And I will show you. There is what it looks like. It's got a nice dip in it. I don't know how deep these pans are. The packaging is quite deep, but I don't know how deep the actual eyeshadows are. So I keep hoping one of these days I will hit pan. It hasn't happened yet. At the last update, we had 9 uses on this, and over the last month I've used it 6 times, bringing me to 15 uses. So we have 11 more uses left to go, so that one is staying in the project. And then finally, last month I rolled in my Juvia's Place Rebel Grays. Yes, last month. And I rolled in shade number 1, and I will show you a picture of what it looked like at the introduction when I brought it in. And this is what it looks like today. Can you see it's got shiny happy pan in there? So I used this shadow 9 times before hitting pan. I've used it one more time. I am wearing it in the inner corner today. It makes a nice topper, sheared out over other shades. And also it's just nice on its own. It's sort of a satin. There it is there. But when you shear it out over other shades, it kind of has a little bit of twinkle and sparkle. Not a high impact metallic, but a nice shimmer. And I'm glad to have one more pan in my collection. So that one is rolling out. So I have 2 shades rolling out, 2 staying in, and 1 bringing in another one for another shade. So we need to pick some shadows. But first, let's talk about my pan percentage. So in January, my first month tracking my pan percentage, I had 19 pans in my collection out of 319 shadows. This month, with hitting pan in the Rebel Grays, that brings me up to 20 pans out of 319 last month, but the pan percentage then was at 5.69%, and with one more pan in my collection, that brings me up to 6.23%. I am hoping to get to 10% this year, and yeah, we'll see if we can do that. I don't know, but we're going to keep trying. So now we need to roll in some shadows. Alright, I have my Spin the Wheel app on my phone that has all of my eyeshadow palettes that have not been in this project yet. Therefore, they do not have pan. So let's go ahead and spin and see what the first one is going to be. Alright, that is going to be the Violet Sage from Ace Beauté. Okay, that's going to replace my Rebel Grays. Now we're going to spin one more to replace the Moonlight Crystal. Alright, my Pink Star palette. Ooh, that's going to be tricky. Alright. Okay, I have my palettes. The first one is from Ace Beauté, the Violet Sage. This is a 10 pan palette. We have 4 pinky shades, 2 sort of neutrally shades, 2 purples, and 2 greens. So I have my pretty random app set 1 through 10, and let's see which one we get. Number 2. Alright, number 2 is the shade Anemone, which is a shimmery pink. Okay, that's going to be pretty. So that is that one there. Alright, and then we have my Pink Star palette. And this is a very colorful 24 pan palette. So let's see what we get for there. I've set up 1 through 24 and we get number 15. Alright, so starting at the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 is a green. Alright, and this one is called Sour. And it is a sour green, a yellow green matte. So that is what that one looks like. Okay. Not very cohesive, but that's okay. That's an interesting choice. Alright, and now we have to select a shade from my Natasha Denona's. Alright, so I have all my Natasha Denona's in here. I have them separated by large pans in shimmers. Let me show you. Alright, there we go. We have large pans on this side with mattes and shimmers, and then on the other side we have small pans with mattes and shimmers. So I created a new wheel on the Spin the Wheel app that have just those 4 categories. And we're going to spin it up and see which section we're going to work from. Sort of keeping each section as a pan. Alright, we're doing the large mattes. So let me figure out how many of those I have and then we'll randomly select one. Alright, let me see if I can do this. Here we go. So here are my large mattes. I do have the space for the one that we just worked on. There are 17 shades in here, and we're going to start at the top and work our way across. So yeah, it starts with pink is number 1, the blue is 3, and then we go, focus, there we go. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, so forth. Alright, so put 1 through 17 in the pretty random, and we are going to get number 13. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Alright, let me pull this out and show it to you. I accidentally gouged it when I was taking it out, so it does have a big divot out of it. But this one I have already named, and it is called Mink. And I will give you a swatch of it. It is sort of a nice mushroom brown. Oh, it's got a lot more pigment in it than I thought. There it is there at the bottom. That might actually go really well with the green. So this is my new color story. Yeah, going forward. And then soon it'll be just those 4, wait, that's only 4. I need to bring in one more palette because I said I'm doing 4 randomly selected shades plus alright, we're going to leave it for that for now because I just rolled in 3, so that gives us 5. That's what we're working on. We have 5 shades now, so that's fine. We'll just not count 1 as being rolled in extra. So there are 5 shades now, 4 random palettes, and 1 from my singles. I made it. I did it. That is my color story. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Leave me any comments, feedback, or suggestions about the new changes that I've made. What do you think? Is this a good idea? Is this a bad idea? Am I just crazy? Or what? And what do you think about the color story? So until my next video, don't forget to take care of yourselves. Stay true to you, and I love you no matter who or what you are. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye!